with American Songwriter, we had the opportunity to talk to Hallie and Dylinn of Good Boy Daisy over Zoom video. Twin sisters, Hallie and Dylinn, talked about growing up in Arizona and how they got into music. They actually got into music via the game Rock Band. And their dad is super into grunge, so obviously Rock Band had a bunch of Nirvana and other grunge acts in the game, so they really drew to that. Started their first band, which is Good Boy Daisy. They started off kind of as a cover band and slowly started integrating original songs into their set, and then eventually, now they have all original songs. They've released 2 thus far during COVID. One song's called Gray, and the most recent one, Never Learn, which is amazing. It features the Rex, and Nick of the Rex has produced all the songs for them as well. So very cool things happening with Good Boy Daisy. So make sure to check out those 2 songs, Never Learn and Gray. And check out our past interviews. The videos are up on our Facebook page and YouTube channel at Bringing It Backwards. And follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Bringing Back Pod.
We'd appreciate your support if you follow and subscribe to our podcast, wherever you listen to podcasts.
We're Bringing It Backwards with Good Boy Daisy. Thank you guys for doing this.
Yeah,
Yes,
thank you
of
for having
course.
us.
Of course. Yeah. So our podcast is on your journey in music and how you got to where you are now.
Cool.
Yeah. Being that you're sisters, I'm sure it'll be a similar story.
Oh, yep.
It'll be exactly the same.
Yes. So tell me, where were you born and raised?
We were actually born in Encinitas, California, and we stayed in California for about 3 years, but we have been in Arizona for the rest of that time. So we're just AZ gals.
Oh, right on. Encinitas, huh? I'm in San Diego as well. That's awesome.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, I'm north. I'm just like east of Encinitas. That's awesome.
No.
We don't remember any of it.
Oh, yeah. So Arizona, tell me about growing up in Arizona.
Oh gosh, it's hot, but we like it hot. It's I don't know. I love it. I love the. I don't know.
The only thing to talk about in Arizona is the weather. That's it.
Yeah,
It's just so dry.
that's really all you can
And you
say.
just learn to love it.
Yeah, a lot of Arizonians come out here to California or at San Diego at least when it gets really, really hot. I've noticed.
Yes, but anything under 90 degrees, I'm freezing cold. I have like 3 jackets on, so
Oh,
that's
man.
how we live.
That's awesome. Right on. Well, is there a big music scene where you grew up? What part of Arizona were you in?
Scottsdale, Arizona,
Okay.
and
I'd say there was a pretty big, music scene. We were just in the kind of local scene with people our age. But I guess the bands there were always just trying to put on shows, every weekend, and you know.
it's a pretty tight knit community.
Yeah.
We know a lot of local bands.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And how did you guys get into music?
Oh, it's so cringy.
It is very cringy. So both of our parents don't have any musical bone in their body. So we actually got the
That's
game
interesting.
Rock Band.
Oh, right on.
That's how we realized that we love music.
And we love
And-
playing.
Yeah, and originally I was this is Hallie speaking, I'm the singer. I was a drummer, and that's how I started because I played drums on Rock Band, and then I got an actual kit, and then
By default, I got a guitar.
yeah.
Yeah, so we just we learned so much music on Rock Band, and we went and saw a couple of our friends play in their own bands, and we're like, oh my gosh, wait, this exists? You can play music in
Sure.
a band with your friends? Like what? So
Yeah.
let's see, early 2015, we're just like, okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
Right
Spent a
on.
couple months looking for a singer, and then eventually figured out that Hallie could sing by her volunteering to sing through one song, and she was so
I was
nervous.
terrified.
Oh, wow.
But at the same moment, after she was done singing, everyone's like, what are we doing looking for a singer?
So then
Did you have to find a drummer?
Yeah, and that
Yes.
was so much easier though. So I mean, we
Was
found
it?
it within
Oh,
a
wow.
week. Yeah.
That's awesome. Usually the drummer is the hardest person to find.
yeah.
Because
We were pretty
singers,
lucky.
everyone thinks they're a singer.
Right.
Not
right.
everyone can sing, but everyone thinks a lot of people think that they could be a singer. Oh yeah, I can do that. But that's awesome.
Right.
You're able to find a drummer that fast.
Yeah.
Yes,
We made the
yes.
mistake of just asking our close friends, like, hey, you want to be our singer? And then it was like, hey, we don't
Ooh.
really like you
Yeah.
being the singer.
Yeah, so that
Sorry.
ended some friendships because
Oh,
they were
yikes.
so confident.
yeah.
Yep.
some lessons learned there.
Right on. And so you guys formed a band right away then?
Yeah. Yeah.
Was
We
it-
just,
Was it Good Boy Daisy or no?
it's always been Good Boy Daisy.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
surprisingly. Yeah. since
That's awesome.
2015.
So 2015 is when the band started. What did you guys start doing? Playing in the garage and then eventually out in the local scene, or tell
Yeah,
me.
We
let's see, we just had like an extra room in our house and we would set up there, and you know, our first couple gigs we were lucky enough to have a like a sound guy as our drummer's dad.
Oh,
So
nice.
he hooked us up with some gigs, and
we only played covers, grunge covers,
Oh, yeah.
Alice in Chains,
Soundgarden.
yeah, all of those kinds
Wow.
of songs. And for about, oh my gosh, probably 7 months in of just being Good Boy Daisy and playing out pretty much every weekend, we realized
We need
that
originals.
not only do we need originals, but oh, that's a thing.
Yeah.
We can write like and play it live. So we were a little late to the game there, but that's kind of how it went.
That's awesome. That's really awesome that you guys are playing 90s grunge songs.
Oh,
People
yeah.
are probably like, what is happening right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely grew up listening to that. It always played in my dad's car around the house, and yeah,
He's
it was
into
always around.
grunge.
Oh
Yep.
yeah,
Grunge fan. Right on.
Yep.
Mhm.
That's really cool. So, wow. So after, what was the first song you guys wrote
Oh,
that you played live?
Oh,
Gosh.
do you know what it is? I don't want to say it.
it's called Float, and I hope no one ever finds it.
Oh, is it on
ever.
the internet somewhere?
Oh, I hope
Did you
not.
scrub it?
yeah.
I
Oh, yeah,
hope
it's
not.
fun.
But it was about my boyfriend at the time, and it was literally trashing him. And
Oh, wow.
he heard it the first time we played it, and he was like, "Oh, this sounds like it's about me," but he was a little slow to realize that it was like a hate song. So that was our first song.
I take it you guys were broken up at the time.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
ouch.
yeah, shortly after though. Definitely shortly
After he realized it was about him?
Oh, I think
She was dropping those hints.
still to this day, he doesn't quite put it together.
Just send him the lyrics.
Yep.
That's hilarious. That's so
Power
funny.
move.
So Float was the first one. Did you guys just like throw that into the set amongst the Alice in Chains covers, or how did that work?
We were so slow at writing when we first started. Like, so every month we'd get a song down and just, you know, take out a cover. And eventually we got to the point where we could do, you know, a whole set with a couple covers, you know, by choice, and started picking our songs. But yeah, that's about it.
Right on. And then as the songs came, did you record any of them? Because I'm looking at, like, right now I'm seeing you have a couple songs out. I really want to talk to you about the new one.
Yes.
But you have Gray out, and then of course the new song. But those earlier ones, did you record those, or you just knew them and played them live?
We did record them a couple times, but you know, as soon as we got the recording back, we were like, oh,
We're
well,
on
we
to
just
another
wrote like 3 or
genre.
4 better songs, or like, you know, we're like,
Yeah.
Okay.
We took a long time realizing that even though grunge was all of our musical vocabulary, that there were other things that we not only wanted to listen to that wasn't grunge, but that we wanted to write something that wasn't, you know, totally.
so I think we like
90s.
solidified our sound within this last like year or so.
Year and a
So
half.
It's pretty new. Yeah.
Okay, because I was gonna say these songs don't sound grunge at all.
No, they're not. We did
Was it-
a full 180.
Right. Was it difficult? Like, was that first song, was that Float song more grunge, or were you
Oh.
like writing that because that's what you were playing? Is that
Yes.
Yeah,
absolutely.
exactly.
when did it change?
Oh gosh.
I'd say once we hit like
Once
high school years, we started listening to different things, and Nick Anderson, our producer, he helped a lot with just understanding what we were going for with our writing, and he's like, oh, this is what you meant to do, you know.
yes.
Oh, yeah. Got it. Well, okay. So how old were you when you started the band then? Like, what grade were you in?
Oh.
2015 freshman year.
Sophomore year, I think. Not
Oh,
freshman.
okay. So you were in high school and the band started.
Yes.
Yes.
Got it.
It
Okay.
was definitely a high school band.
And then all the same members still in the band?
Oh,
Actually,
I don't know about that.
No,
Oh,
we
okay.
don't. So it's just Dylan and
Just-
I right now, and then once touring comes back around, we'll be hiring people. But we've got a drummer that we're gonna travel
Logie.
with. Logie, shout out to Logie.
Yeah.
That's rad. Okay. Okay. Well, so going backwards a little bit. So you started sprinkling in these new songs into the set. And when do you play your first show that's all original songs?
Oh, probably we first started doing that. Would you say?
First Summerfest.
Yeah, Summerfest. So maybe 2018 was our full original. We played for I think like an hour.
Wow.
So that was definitely, we were squeezing our originals out at that point. We were like, oh man, we've got this hour set.
But we haven't played either of the new songs yet, and that's gonna be super exciting when we get to go do that.
Yeah. Were you guys touring before that? Before coronavirus?
We didn't have any official tours, but we had, you know, a bunch of AZ gigs and then some random ones across the country.
California, Vegas, and then we went to Wisconsin, and we had a couple of gigs there. So we've been all over Texas, Florida. Yeah, we've been scattered
but no
around.
official tours. We're
like
so
one-off
excited for a
shows.
tour.
Like you'd get booked somewhere and you'd drive there and play, or
Yeah, and
Yeah,
we'd have
pretty
like we'd spend like a week there, and we'd have 3 or 4 shows.
wow, that's really cool. Were you playing with any? Were you like? Was it with another band, or you guys just went yourselves?
Just ourselves.
Yeah, some of them were like we
Corporate gigs.
Yes.
Yeah, we've had some strange gigs,
Yes, that's for sure.
but all fun.
Corporate gigs. That's cool.
Yeah.
Right on. Well, where were you guys at when COVID hit, and how did that affect the band?
Well, our last show was March 17th with Escape the Fate.
Oh, rad.
2020. And so that was at Club Red in Arizona.
Wow. And that was like right as everything was shutting down.
Yeah,
Yes,
that
it
was
was like a week before everything was like, oh my gosh, let's drop everything into
Yeah.
chaos. And we've definitely been coping with COVID, but we're glad that we had time
to just sit down and solidify our sound and write, and that's what we've been doing this entire year, and it's exactly what we needed as a band.
Oh, right on. That's cool. So, well, did you notice like at that show, for example, the crowd wasn't as big as you anticipated it being because everything was kind of getting weird and scary?
Actually, not really. That show was a pretty good show, and it was pretty packed and lots of energy. So we were going out with a bang.
Yeah,
you know?
it might
That's
have been
awesome.
people's last shows, and they might have known it. So
Got
it was
it.
good. It was a good turnout.
That's awesome. So you said that you guys have just been writing since COVID started?
Yeah.
Yes, we have been back and forth between Arizona and LA. We're in LA right now. And we've just been writing and getting on socials just to get people to get to know us. So that's definitely been nice. But lots of writing.
Right on.
In 2020.
And so did you release Gray in 2020?
Yes, November 2020.
Right on. And was that, how many songs you guys have written? Like, do you have an EP coming out, or are you just kind of writing singles and singing and playing that game?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for now we're just doing singles, and then, you know, eventually it'll come out as an EP, maybe at 4 or 5 songs, and yeah, not much of a plan now that
Yeah, just
I'm being
release-
called out.
Oh, sorry.
no worries at all.
Well, why did you get, so was Gray the first one that you had finished and written and recorded? Is that what you released at first, or that just felt like the song to put out first?
Yeah, kind of like I said before, we in 2020 we just completely rebranded Good Boy Daisy. We like kind of just totally started over, and Gray was our first song. So
Yeah, we did we've written a handful of songs with Nick Anderson, and we just thought that Gray was the best one to release at that time.
Right on.
Yeah, so we were super stoked on that.
Yeah. Tell me about working with the Rex. I love those guys.
oh, it's been so great.
Yes,
We love
it's,
Nick.
It's been such a totally different experience from any other producers. It's definitely such a homey vibe. There's no stress. It's honestly a great experience.
And he does a really good job pushing us, you know, to find what we really are looking for and what we like. And yeah, in the past with other producers, it's been hard for them to really see what we wanted as a
Mhm.
band.
So we
it's been
finally
nice.
got the producer we wanted, and co-writing and everything.
That's amazing. And how did you meet Nick?
Oh goodness.
We met him through our attorney.
Yes, we did.
There you go.
Yes.
And
It was weird. It was
in-
weird meeting him for the first time because we had seen him in the Rex 2 or 3 times before that. So it was, you know, we were a
It
little
was like,
starstruck.
oh, yeah.
Oh, right on. So you were a fan of the band prior.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
So
When
it was
you-
weird.
Yeah, like well, you said that you met him through your attorney, but was
Mhm.
that set up that way, or were you like, I want to work with the Rex, and
It was
figured it out?
he pitched out a couple producers that we could go to, and we, listened to some of the songs that Nick has previously done, and we loved it. So we're like, yep, let's go there. Let's write some songs.
That's awesome. And I love the song. It's amazing.
Thank you
Really,
so
really,
much.
yeah, it's really, really good. So working with him was pretty, did he help you on any other songs coming out, or just that one track?
No, we did Gray and Never Learn with him, the two that we released.
He just sang on the other one.
Yes.
Got it.
Well, he wrote with us, but it's just a song featuring the Rex. So Gray, we wrote with him, and Never Learn, we wrote with him.
Oh, okay. And it features because he sings on the song, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
Okay. I was like, I swear I heard him. So was the rest of the band involved, or just him?
The rest of the band definitely
they did have some part in the tracks. Yeah.
That's
really cool.
So it was a fun little collab. Mm-hmm.
And what about coming up? Do you have any other collabs coming up with any other people, or have you just been working directly with him?
Yeah, no plans on collabs, but we've
Possibly.
already written like the next two songs that we're planning on releasing with Nick, and
Very
I have
cool.
no intention to go anywhere else because we're really happy with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Well, what about playing the song? You said you haven't had a chance, obviously, to play them because of COVID, but like live on Instagram or anything like that, do you guys do that?
We actually just recently put out a YouTube video where we're playing Gray, and it's stripped down, and we tripled ourselves. So I would be playing on the drum kit, or like the little roll-in pad, and Dylan would play bass, and then we would move positions, and I would sing and she'd play guitar, and then I would play piano, and we edit it all together, and it just looks like a scary video of us just standing there
Duplicated. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
It was really fun. It was a great video. We just had a blast doing it.
Do you think you'll do another one for Never Learn?
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Something like that. Yeah.
Like that, or a full produced video?
Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
That's
Look
tough.
at him calling us out, Hallie.
I guess we'll see. At the same time.
Time will tell, I guess.
Yes. Yes.
What else do you have going on? I mean, so you're in LA right now writing more music?
Yeah, we're in LA writing more music, and just kind of doing a bunch of social media stuff. We like to do these jacket giveaways where we paint on some leather jackets. And,
so we're doing that currently, and then we're planning on doing some live streaming on YouTube, and just some silly little videos, because we can't go out and tour, so that's our only way to present ourselves.
Sure. What's the jacket giveaway? That's interesting to me.
So it's just for the release of Never Learn. So we just posted up, and we're like, hey, we painted these jackets, and we're gonna give them away. Tag some friends, and we're gonna give it away in like
at random.
Yeah, we're gonna give it away like 2 weeks after we announce it.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I'm seeing, are these the photos of it that you guys are wearing on your Instagram?
Oh yeah, that was our last giveaway.
Oh, okay. So you did that one, and then that one went well, obviously. And
yeah.
you
So
do
currently
another one.
we are doing a second set of jackets.
Yeah.
Oh, have you finished painting the jackets?
One of them's done.
And when are you going to reveal the jacket?
Ooh, probably in the next couple of days. So stay tuned.
That's amazing.
Tag some friends if you want it.
Rad. I love that. Cool. Well, thank you guys so much for chatting with me today. I appreciate it.
Yes,
thank
of
you.
course.
I have
We had a
one
great
question
time.
left. I have one more question for you.
Oh, hit us.
All right. I want to know if you have any advice for aspiring artists.
Oh, goodness. Dylan, you want to start?
This is a good question.
I guess I'm going to start.
Okay.
All I got to say is you got to be patient, and you got to realize that don't put so much pressure on yourself. You're doing this because it's fun. So don't stress about it. Just take it easy. That's Hallie Mayes' advice.
That's good. And
I like that.
And find people you like working with. That's really all that matters to me, I guess. Luckily, I have a twin sister that I get along with really well.
Yeah.
But
find your group. Have a little inspirational
write your
group.
music. Yeah.